Man of the match performance from yourself last Sunday, 4 goals on the night. Obviously, on the night wasn't the best performance of the team, but for yourself, a good night.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely had some good bounces. Found the puck a couple times in the slot from Gabaj there. A couple really nice plays from him. Set me up really well. So I was able to find it in the back of the net. Unfortunately, we didn't get the win at the end of the day, and that's what's important. So that was unfortunate. But yeah, you can't be mad about getting 4 goals in a game. So it was a tough balance of emotion for sure.
We spoke to Harvey after the game Sunday, and obviously the emotion was quite raw at the time. Sunday, losing a local derby like that, obviously it must have had an effect on the room.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, when we play Basingstoke, it's always a team that you want to beat. It's definitely a local rival. Obviously, crucial points right now with the playoff run. So it was tough losing those points. I think it's a team that we can beat as well. So it was very unfortunate, the outcome of that game.
And obviously, a first senior season for you abroad, obviously following your career in the NCAA. You hit the 50-point mark last week. I know hockey players don't tend to look at points during a season. You must have had targets at the start of the year. That probably was one of them for you.
Yeah, sure. Definitely, you want to look at personal accolades, but you want to look at team accolades first. So it's unfortunate, the way that the season's been going thus far. Hopefully we can turn it around here these last 18 games. But personally, I've definitely had some success, and hopefully I can keep that going as well.
And obviously one final one here tonight. The Raiders in town, start of another big weekend. It's a team that the side has really felt like it should have had wins against this year, but for some reason just haven't been able to get over the line. How do you go about changing that tonight?
Yeah, it's interesting we haven't gotten a win against them yet this year. I was looking at that today as well. It's a team that I think we can beat, so I think we're just going to have to bear down defensively. I think offensively we're fine right now on that end, but defensively we're really going to have to bear down. So that's something that we've worked on in practice this week, and something that we're going to try and display tonight.
Brendan, good luck tonight. We'll catch you next time.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Face off won by the Bees. Mogg down low, finds Galazzi. Galazzi comes back into the slot. Nobody there. Jackson to Mogg. Raiders return to full strength. Mogg shot through traffic. Puck is loose in front. It falls to Ryan Webb, and it's in! Just as the Raiders return to full strength, the Bees take the lead. 6:13 on the clock. It's the shot from Mogg from the blue line that starts it all. Saved by James in front, and Ryan Webb is the man alert to it in the low slot area to poke it home for his 7th goal of the year. It's 1-0 Bees. Will over to Goodbye. Hops with it. Finds Walcombe. Cross ice pass over to Goodbye. He feeds Will Stead. Stead into the zone. Away from the defenseman. Shot in front. That's taken a horrible deflection and it's gone in. No idea who scored there. It looks like it's come off a Raiders defenseman and gone past Ethan James. The Bees lead 2-0, 12:42. So, what happens next? Goodbye finds Will Stead. Draws him out. The first shot is saved by James. The rebound, I'm going to guess Brendan's going to try and claim this, but it's definitely come off the D-man's leg. Wilstead takes the puck away from him. Bees go again. Goodbye. Will chase. Wells will beat him to it. Goodbye to Walcombe in front. Walcombe shot into the roof of the net. The boy can't stop scoring at the moment. It's 29-41. Brendan Walcombe's 36th of the year. It's good pressure from the Bees. Goodbye creates the turnover away from Wells. And Walcombe, with the freedom of the offensive zone, snaps the shot into the roof of the net over James. And it's 3. Bees try and clear. Well kept in on the blue line to the front of the net. Final minute of the second period, and the Raiders get on the board. 39:03. The Raiders pounce on a defensive lapse and get on the board. 3-1. The Bees just unable to clear the zone. It's kept in at the blue line. Good work, neat passing to front of net and through Smiddle's 5-hole. Couldn't quite see who scored that. It's kept in the blue line by Sylvester. And I believe that's Aaron Connolly getting... Raiders at speed. Gomicic through one. Shot through goal. Through Harvey-Stead and into the goal. Matthew Gomicic makes it a very interesting last 5 minutes. He made it through one. And just as Harvey-Stead closed him down, he snaps it through everyone and in. 54-53. Gomicic collects. He goes round one. Skates right at Harvey-Stead. Uses him as a screen. And snaps it under the glove of Matt Smittle. It's 3-2. Oliver keeps it in. Attempting to pass is blocked down by Gabai. Raiders still with it. That pass is even worse. And Brendan Walcombe steps away. 3-on-1. Slides over to Gabai. Gabai back to Will Stead. And that may have iced the game. Will Stead with the empty netter. 59-04. Everyone gets... The turnover at the Bees blue line. Walcombe does the selfish thing, leaves it for Dominic Gabai, who decides, no, let's give it to Will. Will Stead gets his second of the night, his 9th on the year. And the Bees are 4-2. Man of the match for the Raiders goes to Aaron Connolly. Again, so many people on these teams. Aaron Connolly, a much deserved man of the match. As the Raiders go round for their lap of honour. And it gives me enough time to say, if you bought tonight's stream or any of the 3 other streams we've had this year, Raiders fans, thank you. Good luck for the rest of the season, the playoffs as well. No? No. Here goes to Matt Smittle. Man of the match. Wins him an empty box of beers and the unfortunate job of having to get grilled by me in an interview. Spittle picks up his 2nd win for the Bees now. He has a mystery puck to chuck into the crowd. I'm not sure throwing pucks into the crowd is our best move. Matt, a 4-2 win here tonight, a man of the match performance from yourself. You've got to be pleased with that to start the weekend.
Yeah, it's good. I thought it was a really good win from all the boys. We all just battled hard. We know Rumford's a really good team, so we knew what we expect from them. And yeah, it was just really good to get that win. Really good performance.
Obviously, following Sunday, we've had Brendan, we've had Harvey say the defending wasn't great. Tonight, it was fantastic from puck drop 1 to puck the last one there, including the save in the last minute.
Yeah, definitely bigger improvement as opposed to last week for sure. I think when we buy into the systems and we buy into that hard work, that work ethic, we can get results, and it shows tonight that when we all buy into it, the same thing, it really shows that win.
Obviously, since your return, you've been unlucky with performances in front of you with the defence. Again, tonight, brilliant. The stats probably don't do us too many favours, but to you, it's been good performance after good performance, really, so far since your return.
Yeah, I've never been a person of personal accolades. I always cared about the team win and just making sure that we get the results we need to, push for that playoffs. And, you could have an 85% save percentage for all I care, but as long as you get those wins as a team, that's all I care about.
And obviously, a big win to start the weekend, a trip to Telford tomorrow. Are the playoffs still a realistic opportunity for the boys?
I think so. I think if we just keep doing what we're doing, we keep that consistency, we keep it level. Tomorrow's going to be a tough game. Telford are good in their barn. They've always been notoriously known for being good in their barn. So you just got to be ready and take it game by game.
Matt, congratulations on the performance. Have a good week.
Thank you.